I'ma gotta get it, get it. I'ma gotta get it, get it.
Well, howdy do and welcome to Conestoga College. We're hanging out here for some Condors action today, as we usually do while we're sitting here and we go live for you guys. I'm Leaf, and I'm hanging out with Andrew Ireland, where we're going to go through some Call of Duty and some Rocket League later on. Specialty of yours. You are one of the best players I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you thought that when you saw my platinum lobby. I'm really shining above the level I'm at.
I didn't see any of his gameplay.
I'm sure there's some errors. I think I'm capable of playing at a diamond once in a while. But
we all have our peak moments, right?
Yeah, of course.
That little SSL moment that we had. But that is, again, as we said, later. That's going to be at 8 o'clock. Later o'clock. We were going to be starting off with Call of Duty, our Academy squad, but unfortunately, our opponents have decided that they're a little busy, won't show up, and I say unfortunately, but I guess that's good for us. Yeah. We get another win on the board.
Yeah, that and you know what that does? It actually, I mean, with a forfeit, it gives them a perfect season for the Academy team here, which is incredible. 7-0.
7-0. Yeah, let's take a look at the standings because as much as I love that cam of Taylor over there, very busy and excited. He's just tweeting out right now. But yeah, look, it just says 6-0 right now. But again, we were going to be playing University of Houston, the downtown version of them.
Yeah.
They were 0-6. We probably would have won anyways.
Yep.
But that will put us at a 7-0.
Yeah. Oh, look, they updated it.
Hey, look at that.
There we go. And
this just in, live reporting.
Yeah. Breaking news.
Stop the count.
Condors get a perfect 7-0 season. So that's that's something they can be pretty proud about, regardless of how many of them were forfeits.
Yeah, I mean, throughout the season, I've been talking with Taylor a couple times too, and he's just been like on it with his squad, right? Like he's been super into how do we shut down everyone. Like he is doing a lot of, he's going in Discords of other teams where they're just openly talking about their strats. It's like they got to be careful.
Yeah, they got Taylor. He plays Lurker on the Discord, but he plays on the map. They actually, I got a little update from our team back there. The only forfeit would be tonight's match. So they won all 6 games fair and square before this, which is
our squad. Yeah. No, they've been killing it. Like, and they've said it a few times. I don't know if we should be in this league. Yeah. They were a little confused, and based off the results, I think that's probably a correct assessment that they've made. That why are we in this league?
Yeah. And another fun stat I asked Taylor about beforehand is they actually only dropped 2 maps the whole season.
Oh my God! Yeah, no, it's been pretty intensely in their favor.
Yeah,
and it's interesting too because they play on some unorthodox things. Like for instance, one of their best maps is sub base.
Yeah,
and we just don't see that with like our varsity squad.
Yeah, for sure. Sub base is it rings the nostalgia bell for me, but again, it is not a super balanced map. Not everybody likes the way it's laid out, and so it gives some interesting play. I mean, maybe that's why they do so well about it. Is they got used to it, no one else did, and they're able to subvert on sub base.
Yeah, well, I mean, half of it is like half the points you can just sit there on the rooftops and just aim down at any of the garage doors that they're walking out. It's like, what are they gonna do? So if you can get away with it, get away with it. But it is interesting that we saw that, and just they can get away with it. It shows kind of, I guess, maybe the experience of the other squads that that's where they end up.
Yeah, and I think it also shows just the communication on our team. I know it's a big part of what Taylor was telling me before as well, is just he feels they communicate better than any other team in the squad. Like the one team he thought they maybe could have lost a game to, all played individually, and just the cohesion in this unit is what he thinks has really been the strength.
Right.
So.
Hey, no, it's big. There's lots to honestly talk about the squad. They've had a great season, as we saw, 7-0. But as you can see over there, the Mu Chaos is actually staying behind Taylor. So why listen to us when you can actually listen to the man himself?
Welcome. We're live already. That was pretty short notice, but it's okay. Love you guys. COD Academy, forfeit win, unfortunately. Wing, I almost called you Wiz. Oopsie. We got Taylor, we got Wing, the only two that actually are still here. Wiz was here. Now he's whizzed away. However, we're going to talk. What is it actually like for forfeit wins? Is it entertaining? Is it good? Is it bad?
I would say it's quite frustrating, especially with short notice. If a team was to give us a little bit more of a notice, it would have been nice that we wouldn't have had to force all our players to come here. One of our academy players actually travels an hour out of the city to get here, so he basically drove an hour here to find out our match was a forfeit, and now gets to drive an hour home. Basically a waste of money for him. And I don't want to win off a forfeit. I want to prove that we can beat any team that we're playing any night of the week it is. So it would have been nice to play the guys tonight, but we are still undefeated going into playoffs. That doesn't mean anything. End goal is to win it all. So we just got to keep our eyes forward and keep going.
Fair enough. Wing, do you want to add to that? Want to talk about forfeit wins?
Honestly, I just got to agree. It's like a half an hour drive for me. So coming in and not actually playing, I can agree, it's frustrating. Would have been good to know this even an hour and a half ago, but we found out last minute, found out we couldn't play against them because they wanted to forfeit, so that's what happens, but it's just how it is.
It is, and it means technically, honestly, in my opinion, forfeit wins just mean you're not good. You're just bottom of the bucket, especially this team. From what I know, this team is not good. So they might have saved themselves, saved their, I don't know, whatever. There's 30 minutes of time, probably less. Probably would have been 10 with how you guys play. But 7-0 is impressive. Hopefully. Do you think it's impressive?
Yeah, it's impressive. I mean, at the beginning of the year, looking at who we were playing against, the goal was always to go 7-0. We wanted to go undefeated map count wise. That didn't end up happening, but of course I'm going to be happy with a perfect season, but that doesn't mean anything. All we wanted to do was get to playoffs so that we can have a chance to win the championship.
Fair enough. Now, Wing, obviously, Taylor is your team lead and captain, I hope. What do you look for when it comes to a team lead, a captain? What benefits does he bring to you and the rest of the team?
I'd say the benefits that Taylor brings is he's extremely intelligent when it comes to the game. He knows each map, each spawn on every map. He knows the rotations. He knows everything just by exactly where their teammates are. He can know what's going to happen before it happens, and it makes it good because for our team, we are able to work more as a team because of his. So that's exactly what a team lead and captain is supposed to be, and it's good. He does his job and he does it right.
Taylor the king. No, we love you, Taylor. For you, team lead, captain wise, when you have players and you say are getting new players, looking for players, what is it that you look in individuals as a team? What should be there?
There's many different things I would look into for a player. A lot of it's got to do with their skill set, good communication, willing to put the work in, willing to learn. You don't want to have a player that feels like they're better than everybody else. I like to keep everybody at the same level. It doesn't matter if you are a substitute on this roster or you're a starter. everybody needs to have a level head when it comes into our team. Everybody has to be willing to learn. Everybody has to be willing to listen. And by that, that's how this team is going to work and be successful at the end of the day. If you think that you're just going to join the team and slack off at the end of the day, you're not going to stay on the roster long.
Fair enough. Hopefully, from what I've heard for you guys, not many roster changes. Very nice. I like that as a caster because it means I don't got to learn new names. And it means I get familiar with you guys and get to learn everything. However, obviously, competitions, there's rivalries. There's teams that you really want to go head-to-head with. Do you have any specific teams in mind? Which one of you, rock, paper, scissors, nose goes? Who wants to go first?
I think one of the easiest ones to pick out is St. Clair and their academy roster. Even though we don't play them in NACE, we do play them in ECAC. I think every time we go against them, it's a battle both ways. Usually goes to the last map. They're always fun competition. Unlike NACE, it's never fun just 3-0ing every opponent. You want to have some battle back. And I would say they're probably the easiest team that we don't know going into that match if we're going to be the winner or if we're going to lose. And if we do lose, it's a learning lesson for our team.
I gotta agree on the team though too. Like St. Clair is really the only other academy team here in Canada that's actually been a challenge for us, and it's pretty sure they are one of the few that there is. So it's going up against them. Yeah, it's splitting maps. We always get to game 5. They're a good team, but we haven't lost to them yet. So.
I mean, you guys have faced them so far, right? ECAC?
Yeah, we faced them. So we did face them in ECAC. We played them in the first round of the regular season. It was a really close match. They ended up winning the first 2 maps, and then we went and reverse swept them in a Game 5 round 11. It was a very exciting match, like it always is against them. But we did end up coming out with the win, but that doesn't matter. We could face them in playoffs, and we want to win again.
Fair enough. Now, for Academy and just tournaments in general, because I know varsity, every single time I talk to them, it feels like they're doing some sort of tournament. How often do you guys join tournaments? Are they really super important to you in terms of playing COD, or is it kind of just one of those side gigs?
I would say it's still important. Right now, I think our varsity roster and our academy rosters are in kind of 2 different spots. They have TXP coming this coming weekend that they get to play at, which is a LAN in Windsor. For us, we're not going to that LAN, and we have a very good spot in both our leagues to making playoffs and winning. So we are still primarily focused on MW3. That doesn't mean we're not playing Black Ops 6, but at the end of the day, tournaments are important, just not as important right now because we want to focus on the 2 leagues that we're on.
Fair enough. Wing, do you play any tournaments? I feel like I haven't heard you play any so far.
Like, I haven't played any tournaments currently. When it comes to Black Ops 6 being fully released, that's going to change. I'm going to start playing as much as I can. Once Ranked is out, playing that more. But it's usually, most of that stuff, it's not going to happen until Ranked is out and they fully set up what guns are banned and not banned from competitive. So it's hard to, right now, I'm not playing anything outside of matches for Conestoga, but hopefully soon I'll start playing in some CMG tournaments and stuff like that.
Save the juice, and then we'll cheer you on. Because I know most tournaments are streamed, right? You have to stream them, yeah. Well then, going into Ranked, because obviously I'm excited for Ranked to come out because you lose most of the snipers and shotguns who absolutely dog on everyone, and then you just get frustrated. Is Ranked really that different from pubs?
It's hard to say. The skill range is obviously different, and then you lose the weapons that people don't like shotguns, snipers, light machine guns. You lose those from it, but it's now going into where people actually have to learn how to play each game mode on each map. So it starts off with the bronze players, and you go all the way up to top 250. It's a skill range, but it's also how smart you are with it. So I'm excited for it because it is going to be I will learn the maps, everyone will, but I would say it is different to an extent, but it'll be fun.
I hope it is. I hope you guys talk a big game on ranked, and if I get in that and it's dookie, I'm coming for you guys. It's an instant on-site type thing. But Taylor, do you think pubs and ranked is a very different game or no?
Of course it's different. I mean, like you said before, you lose your shotguns. Snipers sometimes can be in it. That depends on GAs within Call of Duty. When it comes to rank play, I think it's a good way to challenge yourself, but I wouldn't compare it to competitive COD. Competitive COD is a different level as it is. You can be a really skilled ranked player and come into competitive COD and just do not know what's going on. Especially in Call of Duty, competitive COD is, for the most part, people don't communicate in rank play. And when you come to competitive COD, most teams are all going to be in a call together, calling out where people are, stuff like that. So you can get away with a lot more in ranked play. I would say it's a step in the right direction to getting into competitively, but I wouldn't say it's a big step to getting there.
It's like one of those baby steps, a little stepping stone. Foundation, yeah. Well, honestly, there's so many questions in my mind that it's blanking. Shooting blanks, but it is what it is. Because, believe it or not, like we said, forfeit win, it's a win, 7-0. A win is a win, regardless. But we are going to send it to break. You can come back at 8 p.m. because our Rocket League Academy squad, they're on the desk. They're going to play. They're going to win, I hope. I will take it if I cast or curse them, but I'm going to send you guys to break. We will see you back at 8 p.m.
Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students, transforming our dreams into careers in dynamic and emerging industries.
Condors Esports goes beyond gaming, fostering enduring friendships, unforgettable experiences, and meaningful connections.
This is your chance to transform your passion for video games, esports, and technology into something impactful. Learn how Conestoga is introducing Condors Esports to your campus and connect with fellow Condors striving to soar.
We are Condors.
Esports is for everybody. That's what makes this so special, where there's not a lot of barrier to entry. It's, do you have a passion for gaming? That's all it really takes. There's so many different things involved in this. It really does take that full team to make a successful event run. And that's what this program does. You got the lighting going on, you got the video capture going on, you got the whole production crew that are packaging this all together, you have the shoutcasting that's happening. We want to be, that pinnacle for esports. We want students to come here, learn from industry best, and launch their careers in esports. You have that new arena that's being built. To have that investment through the college, it proves a lot. We're invested in this. This can lead to something really big and something really neat and something that you're really invested in. It's a billion-dollar industry, and we really can't wait to see where this goes.
comma, gotta get it, and this is for the comma and the comma and the comma, gotta comma and the comma and the comma, gotta get it, comma and the comma, gotta get it, and this is for the comma and the comma and the comma, gotta comma and the comma and the comma, gotta get it, comma and the
Hello and welcome back if you are back, but if you're just joining us now, hello and welcome to Conestoga College. We're hanging out here with some Rocket League in just a little bit here, but let's first make our acquaintances. Hi, I am Leaf.
Hey, Andrew. Nice
to meet you. It's a pleasure. We've never, ever seen each other before. They just took the bags off of her head, and now we're here.
This is a fun style. I like this new style that Conestoga is trying out.
Putting people in a room. It's like Saw.
Hey.
Just a lot less death traps.
Yeah, hopefully the only game is Rocket League.
I do not want to play a game unless it's that right now.
Yes.
But that's it. We do have our Academy squad. You can see them all getting ready over there for their game coming into this. We were supposed to have some COD earlier, but unfortunately our opponents did forfeit. But fortunately, that meant our team went 7-0, and now we're hoping our Academy squad here for Rocket League can do the same.
Yeah, exactly, or at least get a win tonight. I think they already blew it on the 7-0 on the season, but they will take a win. That's for sure.
Yeah, that will take a win for sure. I mean, the last time we saw these guys on stream didn't go so well, and I'm pretty sure they also admitted that it didn't go so well. So hopefully this time around, because they just don't get as much time on stream, and when you are being streamed, it's easier to make those mistakes, right? But hopefully, as you said, they can bring it around. They didn't get their 7-0. They are at 2-3 right now. They can increase that record to up to a 3-3 if they can get a win tonight, which, looking at this, would be good.
Yeah, you definitely want to do that. Try and find yourself in a little bit of a better seeding for the playoffs when they come. You maybe get a slightly easier matchup, so it's always a win is always well appreciated.
Yeah,
I believe they were playing Aloysius last game. Now that
because we couldn't figure out how to say it. Yeah, so they went ahead of us, but that is not who we're playing today. We, if I could read correctly, today are going to be playing the University of Hartford Red Squad, who's currently sitting at a 3-1. This squad, I have no idea what they're doing across there. I've not watched any of their games. We just have to hope that the Condors are coming locked in.
Another battle of the birds, it looks like. They seem to have, I'm guessing they're the Hartford Hawks, if I had to.
Yeah. Well, the birds, I guess, is pretty appropriate for Rocket League specifically.
A lot of flying, a lot of swooping in on your prey.
Exactly.
The ball.
I mean, one of the best Rocket League teams in the world is the Falcons.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right?
There's an awful lot of birds in Rocket League, or at least it's a very appropriate logo.
Yes, more so at the collegiate level. I don't think there's an insane amount at the pro level. Yeah, it's more the collegiate level that we have birds.
I don't know if Conestoga was thinking Rocket League when they made the Condor logo, but that would have been.
They better have been.
Impressive
It should have been the only thing they were thinking about.
In the 80s when they were like, we'll be the Condors.
Before esports was the thing. Yeah, let's be the Condors. Yeah, no, one day the greatest game ever will come around and we'll be prepared for it.
The Condors Pong team, which if you think about it is Rocket League with way less steps.
True. It's almost kind of like volleyball in one of the custom maps in Rocket League.
Oh.
Although in ping pong you need the ball to touch the ground, but in the volleyball one,
that's true.
You lose a point if it does.
Yeah, and I was thinking of the 70s Pong.
I thought you said ping pong.
No, I was trying to tie it to esports still.
Okay. That technically was the first esport.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a 1v1 that happened.
Yeah, they had a competitive
I don't know
scene.
if they bet on it. If they bet on it, then it was technically professional esports.
Oh. Is that what the distinction is? If there's money involved, I guess there's money involved. But if the
Well, yeah, it could be esports, but it won't be professional esports.
right, okay,
You know what I'm saying? That would have been high level. Anyways, I don't know, by the way, what's going on with our squad. They're currently, are they doing heights? Is this their yearly check-in for heights?
Shooting the breeze.
Yeah, they're saying, okay, I get to do the interview because I'm taller.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's. I'm not entirely sure. Where Shield's probably trying to. He's down there in the bottom corner. He's trying to figure out what they're doing as well.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I guess just a stand with your hands in your pocket contest and see who wins.
Okay, well maybe Mute Chaos can let us know what they were doing over there if it was a height contest, because I do believe she's down there right now with an interview.
What's up? Welcome back. It's Rocket League time, finally. Look, we got our boys. These are our two main subjects, unfortunately, boys. Main subjects. Now, just for our casters' sake, even though Brody's over there, I want you guys to introduce yourself one by one and tell me exactly what you do.
I'm Toa Ninja. I play Rocket League, and there's no real positions, right? So
There could be. You could be like center, forward, left, right.
go kill me.
Okay. Well, introduce yourself.
I am Akaza, the captain of the team. And I'm the carry.
The carry?
Yeah. The carry of the team.
Go carry.
Exactly.
You're gonna just allow that?
Yeah, he's better than me. Hey, be honest.
He also plays mouse and keyboard, which,
Yeah, Konami code. That's why.
like, just mouse and keyboard, which is insane. However, you've been playing 8 years this way. Why?
Honestly, I started like back in 2016, and I played, I think, 4 years before I knew that you were supposed to play with a controller, and I was already too deep, you know? I had already committed so much time into keyboard and mouse that it was like, I can't go back now. And now I'm at 3,000 hours of game time, and keyboard and mouse, it's the way to go, honestly. You know?
Are you gonna switch to keyboard and mouse?
No, I have the opposite thing. I have paddles on my controller. Like I took the complete opposite. Most people just controller.
That's my first time seeing paddles on a. I thought they were a big, giant thing.
No, I got a new controller because Xbox ones suck.
Here, show the camera. Try to hold it up. Maybe you'll see it that one or that. Okay.
Golden. There's another camera right there. That's okay.
People, children. Actually, can I consider you guys children? Maybe. Well, I'm leaving you two now because we have a third player. One, I have yet to talk to you actually. So, what's up?
Not too much. Delano RL here. Newest or one of the newest members to the team, and I'm just here to have a good time. Really, try to help the guys out, get these dubs, and put in some work.
We do need those dubs. So like you might be our saving grace right now.
You know what? I can try to be.
And if I continue down the line, we see a very familiar face, a formidable final boss. Explain who you are.
I'm a varsity player. I'm better than all three of them combined.
I mean, to be fair, you are leaving shortly, so you have to pick from this lineup who is good enough to replace you on varsity.
This guy. This guy will be the one to replace me. I even gave him one of my...
Okay, we're going to leave Rush. You get to introduce yourself on Rush's replacement.
Okay. Okay. I'm Sank, and I've been playing Rocket League for about 3-4 years. Yeah.
The new Rushiel. We're going to abandon Rushiel now. I'll come back to you. However, I want to know how we plan on playing tonight. Are we going to actually win tonight?
Why not? We got to be aggressive, right? First and foremost. We had our scrim, and at the start we were letting one guy walk all over us. So we were, and we fixed that, and then we fixed it, subsequently, and we played a lot better. We started winning, and I think we need to bring that here as well.
Captain, can you confirm this?
Yeah, I can. They had, his name was Nutmeg. Yeah, and he was quite a talented player, some would say. Yeah. Yeah, no, he just washed the floor with us, and I think if we take the strategies of, shutting down that strong player, which I believe we can do tonight, I think we can take home a win for the Condors.
I hope we finally get a win, because I would like to see it from you guys, considering we see varsity all the time, and we need a team better than varsity right now. So, Brody, Andrew, I hope you really enjoy this game and we get a win.
Me too. Yep. I hope I enjoy it and we get a win as well. I can't argue against that.
Yeah, couldn't ask for more than that.
Yeah, really. I love the confidence of the squad. We just got to be aggressive. I think if they follow through with that, I guarantee you they're going to get scored on an open net from overcommitting.
Yeah. Too much confidence can be a little bit of a hindrance, but we'll see how it works for them.
I love that none of them are good enough according to Rashiel to replace.
Well, Rashiel's pretty good. He's
That's true.
He's quite the player. So, I mean, you got some mountains. You got to do some training packs to get to a Rashiel level.
Yeah, that's true. They had a lot more too.
Yeah.
But I mean, hopefully, again, as we'll get some dubs here tonight. I mean, as we saw before, we're 2-3 right now.
Mm-hmm.
We'd like to at least get to an even record.
Yeah.
If we can by the end tonight, and then I believe we'll have one more game after that. If there's 7 teams in to go positive at least by the end of it, you don't want to end at a negative. That's for sure.
No, definitely. You want to try and take that momentum with you in the playoffs as well. So yeah, hopefully we can see some good stuff out of them. They were saying the game plan, kind of figure out who the best player is, shut them down. That tends to work in this sort of game. As much as it's a team game, if you're missing the one guy who can put a nice pass into the center.
Yeah, if you can find that it is really relying around on one individual, then definitely you want to shut that. But if you can go for demos, if you see him go for an air dribble, immediately get someone up there to shut it down. Yeah, there are ways to do that. But if there is more than just one player, if it's not just an individual, it gets a little bit harder to shut that down because any single one of them could end up being dangerous.
Yeah, definitely. It's just one of those things. Like you gotta, I guess. Well, it's so Rocket League. It's so much reaction based. You gotta really feel what the other team is bringing and either react to it or make them try and conform to your style of game. So
yeah,
it's just
demos is a good way to make them conform.
Yeah, for sure.
That sets the pace.
Give yourself a power play.
Yeah.
Get a lot more open field out there with the demos and stuff.
Yeah.
I wanted to touch on the interview with Cosman got a brand new controller. That's
oh yeah, he did. Yeah,
interesting.
I still think it's crazy he plays with paddles. I squeeze too much when I'm playing. Like I tried with paddles actually.
Yeah.
I had a scuff and I'm like, hey, let me see if I can put jump on one of the paddles.
Yeah.
I just will be driving and just jump because I squeeze too much.
I got the paddle attachment on my PS4 controller. It's gotten me to a nice spot in platinum.
You use paddles too?
I'd be gold otherwise.
Oh my god.
No, I haven't found it made a huge difference, but maybe you'll be like, this is an awful controller setup. I have directional air roll and drift on my paddle. Or sorry, not directional air roll. Standard air roll and drift on my paddle. And the other one,
mind that as much.
Yeah.
As jump,
because I was an
boost.
L1 drift player for a while, and I was like, I'll put it on the bottom of the controller.
Yeah. Hey, teach their own. Hey,
yeah.
There are some crazy. We had pros. Rizzo was they're rushing to sit down, so I'm assuming the game's about to start. But Rizzo played with drive forward by pushing the analog stick forward.
Yeah, that's
which means he loses speed when he's turning.
That's a pretty wild setting to have.
Yeah. And he played professionally for a while, so.
Okay, so it can be done. That means
not anymore. But
good point for Kaza with the KBM setup.
Hey, we have a couple KBM players at pro level too. I mean, look at Torsos, right from OCE region. He's been at the top since the beginning, and he's still there. So, yeah, you can do it.
Yeah,
you definitely do. I wouldn't want to, but you can.
No, definitely. Every time I've tried it, when I'm on my laptop, don't have my controller around, just let's boot into free play.
We used to do that with the RLCS before games, where we would just jump into a lobby and 1v1 each other with KVM. Yeah. It was definitely fun. But it does look like the game is getting underway. So we're heading to a best of 7 against University of Hartford. And Andrew, we got to hope, because a little bit better than the last time we saw them.
Yeah, definitely. You want to, get on their case early, and it looks like Conestoga is starting to do that with a shot on net that's turned away. But yeah, good pace to start the game. You're in the opponent's zone, making little bumps, trying to get something going here.
Looking at the other side of the team, I instantly see the name Astro, and that is scary. I doubt it's any of the pro players Astro.
Seems like it would be a popular name.
Yeah, especially at academy level as well.
One of those ones that rolls off the tongue. Oh, a little awkward bounce in front, but it's cleared out there by Akaza.
Yeah, we got the boost as well. We might be able to set something up here, but he loses that 50. And squad, again, their goal is to be aggressive.
Okay, Astro looks like he's got some pretty good air control, so maybe it is the Astro.
Yeah, no, they would have already been scored on if it was. Any of the Astros, there's a few of them. Any of them, they would have been scored on by now. And they have not been. They're holding off against University of Hartford. It's back and forth. Off the back wall, though. Toa wants to center that one. No one there to follow up.
Yeah, that was a nice pass by Toa. Good little bit of teamwork there by Akaza to get it to him and on the back wall. It's now coming back. Akaza knocks it out of the corner. And it's hit off the side wall.
Yeah, still back and forth right now. Both teams trying to feel it out, trying to get themselves situated. Again, I always say game 2 is the real indicator of how a series is going to go, because both teams are warmed up and adjusted to each other. Game 1 can sometimes be a little scrappy.
Yeah, you got to get the flow of the game, kind of see what their game plan is looking like. That was a nice little bump there. Not quite cleared out. We had a shot on goal there by Spy. We got some interesting names. We got Astro, Spy, and then Auf Wiederschieden.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh, that's how you say it.
Yep.
I live in a German town, and I don't realize that's how you say Auf Wiedersehen. Yes. I might say goodbye a couple times just for ease of access.
There you go. Oh, that's in front of the net. That should be a goal there. Goal line heroics were attempted from the Condors. They did see, and you see how long that onslaught lasted for. They were going to eventually break.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in the Conestoga end by the University of Hartford there, and then Astro with his, very, very thematic goal explosion there with the Astro and the planets. Wonder if Spy's got someone going.
Ooh, almost a kickoff answer. That would have been nice to get back. They got to be careful about the counterattack, though. The 2v1 shutdown by Toa Ninja. And, a hard clear by Akaza could go in, but a great shutdown by Spy puts that to the corner. Buys University of Hartford a little bit more time.
Akaza's on the ball here. They get a bounce in front, but that's going to be cleared out by Spy. Toa's kind of following him, just making sure that ball doesn't come right around, and that's cleared out by Toa.
Ooh, shot, though, off the backboard. That's going to be a follow-up there by our opponents. Nope. Astro, no boost. Doesn't go for it. They'll back off to their own end. We'll see if there's a punish there. Could be. Delano, no boost. Can't get in way of that to punish in time.
Yeah, just got caught on what looked like a bit of an awkward flip. Had no momentum to get to that ball and no boost to correct it. And there's Toa with a good clear off the backboard, but that's cut off by Spy. He's going to send that out front. Blocked by the Conestoga team.
Yeah, they got to watch out, though. Boost is starting to hurt, but there's no one there for some reason to contest that. That does give the Condors a chance to rock down to the other side of the field. Like, the shots are definitely in favor of our opponents right now as a count of shots continues to climb.
Yeah, that was a nice midfield pass by Spy to Afitazen. And, here's a ball that just kind of bounces out front. Sorry, I lost my words there. And that's blocked again by Afitazen trying to get that out front.
Again, another shot counted on the scoreboard for our opponents here. We finally get a clear. They're going to have to get boosted up because you see all three of them started to hurt just a little bit. Akaza is going to be up on the other side of the net there. Was not needed at all as Delano's shot's just going to roll in.
Yeah. Kind of catches Afitazen in an awkward spot. He backflipped when he maybe didn't need to, and then just couldn't get to that one.
He had a brain fart there.
Yeah.
That was 100% savable, which is why I did not
didn't think of it going.
ramp up for it. He did the old don't know which direction to go, accidentally hits backwards, reverse, and that wasn't the direction they wanted.
That was a nice pass by Toa to Akaza for the mid-air touch pass, but it goes wide. You're going to see Delano follow up a shot here. Goes into the corner.
A lot of pressure from the Condors now. See if they can keep it up. That flick might get past him. It does. Astro down the other end looks for a demo. Delano holds his ground. The demo's missed. Condors hold off, but Boost could hurt them. Toa's around for a bump at mid to buy some space here for his defense.
Yeah, good play by Toa to get some space.
Good
and
save.
then Delano with a big save right there to cut off that attack. We're going to see Conestoga come back just under 30 seconds left in play.
Second man a little bit behind there. Kaza won't be able to clear that out. Off the backboard, though, they'll be able to buy themselves some time. They keep control of this. No threatening shots here, but they need to break out. Now finally to the air. Akaza goes for the flip reset. Over. Not even one. They both call it out there. The Condors, last second heroics. The pop up. They don't have boost or control, and this should end up touching the ground here.
Akaza keeps it up, but it's demoed, and that's going to drop, sending us to overtime here.
Yeah, it's a decent start. And honestly, the Condors are starting to ramp up a lot here, but we've also seen University of Hartford be able to do that as well. So this really is anyone's game, but at this moment, the Condors got a bit of that speed on their side.
Yeah, it looks like they've adapted quickly after letting that first goal in, and they're starting to play with the confidence they had in the interview before the game.
No, I like the backboard defense these guys are going for as well. Good follow-up there. Delano would not have had that save. Cosman, Toa Ninja comes in for the save. Kaza just trying to buy some time.
Cut off and demoed there. We're going to see Toa with a nice save on the backboard to get that ball out of danger. And a deep clear here.
Yeah, but they don't have possession. Delano tries off the side wall. Does get his touch. That's actually really huge, but you see there's no follow-up from any of his teammates.
He just missed the boost, so now we're on the back check. Clever bump by Toa to keep that third Hartford player out of the way. But, he can't get the ball past Spy.
Ooh, doink it. No doink there. Oh, but it does go the whole way. We might be able to at least get a boost steal. Delano does, and a 50. That might go in our favor. Akaza can get a nice put down to the center. Unfortunately, no teammate there. Watch the counterattack. Spy over the top. The demo as well. University of Hartford played that one very well.
Yeah, they turned that one around quickly, and that demo was huge. No defender was able to get back in time for that after that demo. So
yeah,
that just puts game one in Hartford's favor there.
Yeah, that was a good play from Hartford. Again, that demo guaranteed. There was no goaltender, but overall, Condors weren't playing bad. This is much better than we saw them last time.
For sure, yeah.
They're playing much better rotations right now. Definitely still some extra pressure they could give it, but I don't want them to think too much. I mean, they're playing a game right now that could end up turning into scoring opportunities. And again, their back wall defense has been pretty solid too.
Yeah, it seems like they're really flowing out there. And it's Rocket League, how quickly something can turn into a scoring chance.
Yeah.
That's what happened in overtime there. They just caught someone a little deep, someone gets demoed, and all of a sudden that's a game. So they want to be able to just kind of keep playing the way they've been playing, but maybe make a few minor adjustments in the spots that they think they need.
Well, we'll see what happens. You see Rashiel chatting with him right now, and I just see some nods and not a lot of confusion in their face. I think they know that they're playing all right now and that they can win this series. Not to let that first game really get ahead of them. That first goal came when things were a little bit more sloppy and people were feeling it out.
Yep.
Now that they've kind of warmed up and they're in their groove, I definitely feel like there's a possibility of a Condors winning game two.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of game two, here we are starting it off, and we've got Toa just blocking that Spy push in the middle, and it's now in the Hartford zone with Delano following it up. Tries to get that out front. It's cut off by Spy, and it's going down the Conestoga end. Blocked, but then demoed by Delano there.
Doesn't matter. I like the speed there, though. There's a chance that last third man could have just pushed to the side or gone back to their own end, but they kept it in and they attacked when they needed to, when that other player was rotating back. They got to be careful there.
It's a nice clear by Cosman or Toa Ninja to get that one out of harm's reach, and now Delano's going to follow it up off the sidewall here. Pass in front. Nice touch. What a pass by Delano and Akaza there to clean it up.
No, that's the second manning I love to see here. The second Delano was up on the wall there, Akaza knew that ball was going to come center. And he used Delano no boost as well to be able to get that in a position that was scoreable, because it's so easy to accidentally hit that a little too far forward out of reach of your second man.
A lot of power on that pass, but just the right amount of power on that pass. We got Spy with a bump in mid. It's going to send the ball into the Conestoga zone, but that's cleaned up by Akaza. And now Alfida's then going for an air play here. It's blocked on the backboard by Toa.
Yeah, relatively easy save. That shot was coming up a little bit high. Wasn't too threatening. See what they can do as they move back down into the Hartford half here. Great 50 there for the Condors. Puts it on target. Makes the defender go for it. Unfortunately, we lose a little bit of the pressure. And we'll have to try back again from our own half now.
Yep, that's cleared out by Toa. He gets demoed on the way downfield, though. So now it's back in the... Whoa, that's just high of the net. That was a nice passing play there by Hartford in the mid-zone. Sort of a long shot, but no one was there or expecting it, maybe. We got an air dribble coming from Akaza. Just high of the net.
Ooh, that's still a chance, though. Target is on, but Astro has managed to push that one away. And now counterattack. Condors have to be careful. They're walking back with a little boost, but it does seem like they've recovered nicely.
Yeah, Delano's able to clear that one out. He's low on boost, but Akaza's got a full tank, so hopefully he can get that out of harm's reach.
That was quite the touch off the sidewall there from O'Featherson, but Condors do manage to clear that out.
Yeah, there was a lot of heat on that sidewall touch there. We've got kind of a ball just floating here. It's whiffed on by O'Featherson. He said goodbye to the ball. And just off the post. Just off the post by Akaza there.
Yeah, and this is exactly what I said, though. I mean, the Condors just kind of have to play their game. They're not doing anything really different than they did in that first game. They're playing it smart. Look, they're not challenging when they don't need to. They're challenging when they do. That's exactly how they could have played it. If they challenged any earlier there, they would have had a player down at midfield, probably out of the play. But now they have all three ready to defend and counterattack. So they keep playing their game. They should eventually break through with a goal here.
Yeah. Yeah, they just need to stick to it. Speaking of that, Delano just misses the ball a little bit in the defensive, or in the offensive zone, sorry. Now it's going back toward the Conestoga defensive zone. And there's a touch for Spy. Gets it real deep in the Conestoga zone.
Great read off his own touch there. Delano instantly the other way, forcing an own goal on our opponents. Up 2-0. The Condors heading into the final 2 minutes in a good spot.
Yeah, that was a great play by Delano. I said it was deep in the Conestoga zone, and then in just a second, it's turned around. It's in the Hartford net, so that's a really good read to put that one off the wall by Delano.
Ooh, in front of the net, Delano trying to go for another one off kickoff. Got to be careful, though. This might be a chance here for Hartford. There was a great stop there. Akaza clears that one out, but they got to watch the backboard rebound here. Double commit. They got to be careful about those going forward. That's centered out there. Peterson off the backboard. Astro with another shot on the net, and that one will find the back of the net.
Yeah, a little bit of chaos in the Condor zone there as the double commit happens. We get almost an own team bump, and that ball is just floating in the crease for a little longer than you want to have it there. It's able to find the back of the net.
And a minute 45 left. Condors losing one of those cushion goals they had. Still in the lead, but Hartford is showing that they are still here as a threat. But again, I hope the Condors don't overthink it too much. Just keep playing your game. You can have this.
Some good air control to get that ball out by Akaza, but that's going to be blocked by Fidazen. We got another double commit, which you don't want to see, but Akaza is back.
Sidewall?
What a touch.
Almost. That would have been great if that was on target.
Yeah, very close. And there's Delano to follow that one up, keep it in the Hartford zone. Akaza's going to go for another touch here. Off the backboard and just into the corner.
Yeah, probably should have left that one. I think he did have Delano behind him, ready for that. I'd have to see it on the replay, but positionally, Delano should have been there. I got to watch out for the shot, though.
Just a little bit of a miss by the Hartford player there, but it's still hanging out in a zone you don't want it to be. Because he uses that flip to get it a little bit out of the way, but still in front of the net, and now finally cleared out.
Buying a little bit of time for boost here. Astro just keeping that around midfield. Doesn't want to go too deep and lose possession. And it's a pretty smart play. Hartford trying to move out, though, but Akaza keeps it down deep into the Hartford side. And off the ceiling, no. He turns around and turns away. They're going to lose a little bit of pressure here, and that's going to be down their other end because of that.
Yeah, we got Akaza in the back trying to follow this up. He gets it cleared out, luckily, and he gets the touch. Going away from the Conestoga net now. Here's Toa with the touch. That's blocked by Astra, though, so no scoring chance really there. It's 10 seconds left. And a big clear for Akaza.
Still up a goal here. We just have to make sure that ball does not end up in the back of the blue net. Oh, Peterson is going for one. It touches the ground. And the Condors are going to walk away with a dub. Big sigh of relief there from Cosmin, and raise the roof from Delano.
Yeah, they're excited, and they played their game there. You know, I think they can feel good about that one. We saw a really nice goal by Delano as well at the one to I believe it was the game winner, and a great pass too.
Yeah, no, overall pretty good. I mean, I think the big thing I'm liking is that instead of going all the way back for boost right now, we see, I mean, the amount of times Delano's been making plays on 0 boost and connecting with the ball has been incredible. He's not been afraid to get involved in the plays when he has no boost. You can do that still. You can play positionally well. I mean, I casted the other day, currently Vision Gaming, which was a few German players from the RLCS.
Oh, Vita?
No, it's not Ovita. It was Tox, Ivan, and Ivan's Austrian, but oh my God, I'm forgetting last year. But either way, I actually just ADHD'd hard out of my train of thought there.
Oh,
and you're not going to help me because you also have ADHD.
Vision Gaming, you're watching.
Oh, yes, yeah. There was one of the players ended up spending a whole 2 minutes total time in one game, like 5-minute game with no boost.
Wow.
That is a lot of time to be spent with no boost.
Yeah.
But it's possible if you play it right. And Delano, I think, has been playing it right. And the rest of the squad, they're letting Akaza really run that offense.
Yeah.
So as long as they keep a player from that mid, just collecting little pennies, collecting the welfare pads, they should be fine. And keeping up that offensive pressure. That's the aggression Cosmin was probably talking about.
Managing your momentum and being able to keep on it. Speaking of keeping on it, there's Fitazen, knocks the ball into the Conestoga zone, but Delano's there to clear that out. It's blocked at half by Spy, back into the Conestoga zone. Here comes Akaza with a touch, just blocked by the Hartford player. I keep forgetting the name of this university, apologies.
Fartherd.
Yeah. Sorry. Too bad Coach Hurd isn't here today. We could call him that. There's
Nice.
Toe with another 0 boost play, speaking of not having boost. It's up for that ball.
Nice 50-50, and I'll give a chance for Akaza up the other end, although Delano attacking that one. It's a little bit out of reach here. You can feint those.
Yep.
Just challenge them, make them think you're going to go for it. But we did have defender back. That's actually a good chance there. Delano can't find Akaza. He was way upfield. He's just looking for boost sales. Look at that. Akaza's making the rounds right now. He is going shopping in our opponent's grocery store.
Yeah, I mean, make it hard on the opponent every chance you can, and that's an underrated way to do it, is making sure they have no ability to get up in the air, or, you know, it's a lot harder when you have almost no boost.
The problem, though, is you just got to make sure you're doing that at a time where you're not leaving your other two teammates in a bad spot. That one was fine. They weren't in a bad spot there, but it is easy to get ahead of yourself in those moments.
No, he's not going to the classic platinum, get a boost pad that is completely not relevant to the gameplay.
I love the low 50s coming out from the Condors right now. They kept pushing that ball towards a teammate, and that was great overall. Unfortunately, they can't make anything out of it, but it was great. I like the heads-up demo there, too.
Yeah, great demo by Delano on the back check, especially because Toa looked like he may have accidentally backflipped when he didn't mean to, but he was able to mitigate any threat by the Hartford team there with that demo. And here's Akaza going for a little bit of a shot on net. Oh, he finds it.
They pull shot him into it. Yeah, they're laughing because that was not the intended course of action right now. Look at this. Akaza gets bumped into that 50-50.
Yeah.
He just says, I'll take the momentum, flips into it, and just flows on through for the goal.
Yeah, you're talking about no boost plays there as well. Akaza had no boost on that, and just let the gods, the Rocket League gods, do the work there.
Halfway mark is on its way. And University of Hartford down by 1 goal. We've seen them get a goal apiece here. I mean, they've not been kept away from scoring on our net, so it's not over yet. A lot of time on the board for them to turn around, and they're trying to make that chance right now. The Spy brings that down into the blue half.
Yeah, that was a good try by Spy. Pardon the rhyme. But that's cleared away by Akaza, as it didn't really turn into much. Got sent to the corner.
Yeah, smart little slow midfield hold here from the Condors. Again, they don't want to stay off of it too long, but they also don't want to commit when they'll lose a player. And with boost here, Akaza might be able to get it out if he gets a 50, but he loses it. Spy out center, that could be a threatening shot. But no shooter there from Hartford all the way down the other end. They have to make a goal line save. Astro keeps it out.
Yeah, that was a close one for Toa there. Just kind of came out of nothing, and we thought all three of the Hartford players were deep, but Astro was able to get back. Time for that shot.
What is going on for Widerson here? Boosting backwards on the flip. Trying to get a ball there. The Condors take advantage and keep that ball down in the orange half here. Finally clear out. We lost 2 players. The last defender's got to be very careful if Spy was up in the air.
That was Spy left that one up in the air for somebody to come get, but no one was there on the Hartford team, so the Conestoga Condors were able to put that in the corner, and now Delano is trying to take it out, blocked by Spy.
Oh, not cutting the angles. That is goaltending 101. You got to make sure that you're up far enough to cut that angle, and that was just open enough.
Yeah, he just was able to squeeze it by Toa there, and yeah, you want to kind of get out and try and block that ball, especially if that's the only possible angle for that shot to come from.
Yeah, I mean, you saw his car position too. You know, he was facing a little bit the wrong way. If you push out just a little bit too far from that post, it's going to be really hard to get that angle back if the shot does go on the inside post.
Definitely. Here comes Astro. It's blocked though by Toa. He tries to get that out front for Delano, who's ready for it, but unfortunately it's knocked away.
Yeah, Delano missing every single boost on the way there. At least does manage to get back. The shot was off target, but that's going to be in front of the net there. Astro up quick. At least the Condors get to it first.
Astro's working on no boost. He misses that on an awkward flip. And same with Ovidusen, who misses it off the ceiling touch. So Conestoga has a chance to clear now.
Yeah. Again, our breakout chance here only coming from the mistakes of our opponents.
It's a 1-1 game, 30 seconds left, or just under. Big save by Akaza, but they need to get back to make the next save.
No, that's
and
actually hard clear. Yeah, that's it's
That
going to
might
go off the backboard, but
I misread the angle. I thought that was going in for a second.
no. It was a nice clear though, and that does move him down the other end. Be careful though. The final 10 seconds. You don't want to get too antsy here. You can still go to overtime. It's not over yet. You're not playing from behind. And a good little doink there does push that out to midfield. And we'll hit our overtime here against Hartford, our second one of the series.
Yeah, it's been very, very even match. You know, 2 overtimes already, and a 1-goal game in between those two. So
I like it. Delano got the boost there. That's good for our sustained defense here. Eventually, Hartford will have to move out. They do.
You got Astro with a backboard pass, but he didn't have any boost to try and follow that up. He thought maybe Ovidusen would turn in on that one. But he picks up the full pad there and almost own goals. It's just wide. Not a major threat, but definitely a bit of an awkward touch.
30 seconds left now. Tied, or 30 seconds into overtime, sorry.
Right.
And the Condors tied up with Hartford. And they are finally on the offensive. This could be a chance. Unfortunately, Toa goes far to the right side, maybe thinking that's where he can keep some of the possession. Drops it center, but there's going to be a Hartford player. Thankfully, both of our 2 defenders saw that coming and backed off quickly.
Cousin knocks that ball down to the Hartford zone. He picks up their back boost as well, so he's got a little bit of boost to make a play here. It's kind of knocked out, but didn't even see Toe Ninja there, and he was there to clean up that awkward clear by the Hartford team.
Condors grabbing game number 2 and celebrating in a wonderful style. I'm not sure what that was, but it was something. And yeah, demo play coming out, allowing them to have that opening.
Right.
And the Condors looking to bring this more in their favor. Again, it's not over. This is a best of 7.
Mm-hmm.
It's not over yet. As excited as they are, they got to make sure that they do not throw complacency in. They're playing a good game right now. They got to keep playing this game. They're just 1 or 2 steps ahead in a couple moments here and there, and that's what's spelling the difference. They're getting those boost steals. Again, for the most part, they're keeping a player involved in midfield, and they are looking for each other a lot. One thing we have been seeing from University of Hartford a couple times is they are committing their third man a little bit too close. If they fix that, this is going to be a little less in our favor.
Yeah, it's going to turn into less scoring chances, obviously, having less openings like that, and that could be more trouble for the Conestoga team. But if they keep making those mistakes, we've been showing that we're able to pounce on them. So definitely it's a close match game here.
Game 4, if it's won by the Condors, will turn into a match point situation for us. We'll see how Hartford responds to to those last wins now by the Condors.
It's a quick put in front by Spy, and Ovidasen's there to get the rebound. And he scores.
Yeah, not much you're going to do there as a defender. Watch this. You do not want to put that ball center. That touch by Delano was the mistake. That needs to go to the sidewall there, and then there's no rebound. It's the thing as a goaltender. You're goalie too, right?
Yeah,
you know that. Do not give away rebounds.
Yeah, or if you do, put him in the corner.
Yes.
Which is same for hockey and Rocket League.
Yep.
But a follow-up shot just hits off the post.
That might still be in, though, above the net. No, it is cleared. And smart play from Tondenja. He didn't want to commit before it was able to. And great speed from Akaza there. Fortunately, won't turn into anything, but it does keep the ball on the orange half.
Yeah, that was a really clever pass with Toa to get out of there. And there he's shot on net right there. Wasn't super hard. Able to be cleared by the Hartford goaltenders.
Big thing right now, though, look at the boost that's being stolen right now. Condors are all over them. They need to get that ball out center, maybe into the slot, to try and get a passing play going on here, but unfortunately they are bullied out of that half back into their own end.
Yep. Here's a shot for Spy. He gets it over one Condor, but is not able to get past Delano, and Delano gets that corner boost. He's going to go for making a play down the
huge. Can't get it past that lash, though. I think he got bumped out. But we are in the orange half.
That one's 50 that's lost by Akaza, and Spy goes for a demo. Now it's another one for Afidasa. And
Akaza almost got there in time. You almost even saw on the goal line, too. Delano almost got back in time. Boosted down to get in the way of that, but that shot just out of reach.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a big demo there. I mean, Toa was kind of moving the wrong way, but he was in a position where he probably could have turned around in time for that one. Here's Toa going for a bit of an answer, or it's cleared out to the corner, though, by the Hartford team.
Ooh, close 50 there. That's out center. Wonder how Akaza's going
nice
to play
play
it.
by
He's just going to
Akaza.
take the shot. You don't expect that hard turn there. You expect maybe one of the two defenders maybe to get a 50 on this. But, yeah, they thought he was going to the corner and just leave it.
Yeah, no, he was able to get that one, and some nice mechanical play there to get control of that ball off of like a weird kind of clash of cars. It's not related to Clash of Clans at all.
At least no abilities.
No.
Ooh, up front watch could be threatening, but thankfully Spy throws away the moment here. Well, the Condors' low boost might not be able to go into attack. Do at least have a little bit of space right now. Ooh, Akaza, watch out for Spy, but you can keep that up. Almost, did he force an own goal again? Just barely out of the net.
Yeah, that was a really close one. Toa's there to clean it up off the wall and to get it back into the zone. And Akaza with a nice touch, blocked by, it looks like it was blocked by Astro there.
Halfway mark is approaching. This time it's Hartford that is in the lead.
They almost found another one there on a quick whiff, but it was luckily Hartford also whiffed on that ball. A little bit of a defensive zone mishap I saw.
Condors scrambling a little bit at midfield. They'll lose possession here. Yeah, especially with the no boost here. Ooh, Akaza backwards as well. At least Toa Ninja's there. Plays it slow to the corner. Very smart from him. That'll buy him some space to try to bounce that one out, and a teammate's boost. Delano still the only one on the team low. Great slow 50. Keeps it away from being centered, and that's the important thing.
Yeah, you don't always want to hammer it. Well, obviously, but especially in those plays, if you can like keep the peace of mind to in your own zone, not hammer it, and make that slow 50, it buys a lot of time, like you said.
Akaza just with the hardcore boomer, trying to maybe crank that off the backboard before the defender could get to it, but they get to it. That one, though, does go off the backboard. Akaza's up for it. Shot goes high.
Yeah, that was some good physical play by Delano to get that other that Hartford player spun around. He couldn't get a touch on the ball. It leaves a lot of time for Toa to come in there. And speaking of Toa, he's on the ball now, trying to bring it out of the Conestoga zone. Wins the low 50 there, but it's quickly taken back the other way by Astro.
Ooh, in front of the net, off the post. Almost there. Every single player from the Hartford tries to go for it. The counterattack is weak from the Condors, and they're not going to be able to find that scoring lane.
Yeah, no boost to correct himself there for Toa, or he maybe was going to be able to get a good shot on that ball.
No boost from the attackers here, so they should be able to hold this off. Great 50-50. That's going straight in the net. Tied up. 1 minute left. The Condors are are looking for another overtime, it seems.
Yeah, I guess they've been liking it. There was some sweet class by Delano to not steal Akaza's goal there as well.
Very nice, very nice.
I definitely would have been like, I could redirect it.
Oh, I definitely would have taken it.
Yeah, you only get so many chances at a redirect. Why not?
Got to pad those stats, baby. We're not tracking any of them, but you got to pad them.
Yeah.
Ooh, good slot center there. Delano actually should be able to get this off the wall and keep that on offense. He's going to go for the boost instead. No, plays the ball, but can't get the shot.
Real fortunate bounce for him to get that into the slot there, and it's just blocked at the last second by the Hartford player. Now it's going back the other way for a Hartford player. No boost for Ovita's end, but he gets the ball off the backboard. That's a little bit of a dangerous pass.
Delano stays composed, though. 30 seconds, the attack here from University of Hartford off the backboard in front of the net. Delano there to save it again.
It's going back in front by Ovita's end, but that's cleared by Delano, I believe, and now Akaza's on the back wall trying to get this out of danger.
And it is cleared. Akaza heads up plate, cuts through the riffraff in the middle, off the ceiling, gets it over to Delano, but he won't have a lot of boost there, but manages to still put it on target.
Yeah, that could have been really impressive.
But wasn't impressive enough. We do go to overtime. Another one here between the Condors and the University of Hartford. As Akaza tries to set something up, but they'll go back to the blue half.
Condors are back with full boost in their own zone. Akaza just picks them up at the half point. We're going to see if they can get it on the attack again.
Ooh, careful here. Akaza smart. Knew that shooter would probably be there. Toe Ninja fakes it. Fortunately, they're stuck in their own half still.
Yep. And Akaza's blocked on his clearing attempt, though, and that gives Ovita's a shot on net.
Oh.
Delano able to block that, but it's still not really out of danger, and now finally gets past that third.
Yeah, I like the low 50s at mid two there. With no boost, Toe Ninja didn't want to crank that one away. He just wanted to get in front of the ball and try to keep it as low as possible. You don't want that ball going into the sky when you're away from that and have no boost.
Yeah. There's another shot for Toa. That's blocked pretty easily by Ovita's end, but the follow-up for Akaza, just high of the net.
Fortunately, loses control too and can't go for the double tap. They're keeping midfield, but I think they'll lose it right now. Spy, decent first touch there, is going to be able to put that one in front of the net. Off the backboard, follow-up from Hartford. Overtime will tie the series up here in favor of Hartford.
Yeah, just too much chaos in front of the Conestoga net there, and Astro is able to clean it up, bring out the planets, and now it's a 2-2 series in this best of 7.
Hey, we knew it would be close. As I said, they can't get too far ahead of themselves. They have an opponent on the other side that has the capability of taking some dubs in the series off us, as evidenced by the 2 that they've already taken now. In overtimes, the amount of overtimes we're going to here. Still, they're playing pretty decent Rocket League. I don't think it's too. There's too many changes that really need to go on right now. I mean, apparently they need to be more wacky inflatable arm man, according to Rashil's current actions.
Yeah, I think it's just get loose.
No, it is a strat. It's wacky inflatable arm guy. It's Delano was rocking right now. We'll see if it makes its way down the rest of the team in a little bit here. But
yeah, I wonder how that translates into the controller.
It could just be getting the blood flowing.
A big yawn from Delano. I know that gets your blood flowing sometimes, I've heard.
Does it really? I don't know about that. Great.
I don't know.
Good handshake, gentlemen. Governor.
Yep. They're ready to.
Time to
they're
do
ready
some
to
business.
go.
Yeah. Again, can't count their opponents out. Got to keep having fun, playing the way you're playing. What they're doing right now is working.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to hope those small mistakes go in your favor and you're not making more than your opponent.
Yeah, exactly. We got Kaza with the kickoff there. It goes, well, it's been flying pretty much since the kickoff. It's a shot on goal for Spy there. It's blocked by Kaza, though, and he's there to follow up this rebound, bring it into the red zone.
Ooh, Musty! No double, though.
That would have been impressive.
That would have been our highlight play of the day. Popped there from Toe Ninja, but he does get bumped off the play. Delano will be able to take this. Takes it low, too. Can't dribble it. No control. And unfortunately, cleared out for University of Hartford.
There's a Kaza in the corner. It's blocked by Astra, though, and there's going to drop in front of the Conestoga net. Kaza's there to clear it out, and he gets the corner boost, but still, again, blocked on the wall by the Hartford player.
Yeah, and look, both these defenders, no boost, but a great 50 there, at least buy some space, some time. Fortunately, when you're that low on boost as a squad, stuff like that can happen.
Yeah, it really makes it really challenging to get in front of those balls, and the bump on Akaza, too, at the last second there.
Yeah, that zap dash actually came through, too, for the shooter there. Off that first touch, they were able to get a wave dash off of it as well because of the zap dash. And that got them to the ball a little bit faster than I think the defender thought they would be there.
Yeah, definitely throw them off. It's now going back into the Hartford zone. A little flick by Delano goes a bit wide. And we've got 3:45 left in the game.
We're still looking for an answer. Granted, we have a lot of time, but it has felt a little bit more, I guess, threatening from the Hartford side right now. They spent a lot of time on our half of the field, and holding down boost is going to do that. So the Condors need to make sure that they don't have boost if they could manage to get past this midfield.
Yeah, for sure. There was Toa with a shot.
And there it is. Boost grab.
Yep. He's now back into the Condors zone. Akaza misses that backboard touch, but Toa's there. Oh. Thought Toa was there. He missed it, but Delano was there to at least get that rebound out of the net. Still really in a dangerous zone there for the Condors, though.
It is. Thankfully, Akaza clears it out, but Cosman, no boost. Grabs the corner. Does get the touch, though, actually. He'll be able to follow that one up. Another 50. Unfortunately, goes rocketing back down towards our side of the field. Akaza plays it smart off the backboard. Avoids a demo. Can't get the third. If he had, though, he would have had a breakout chance and a scoring opportunity.
There's a touch by Spy to put that right in front of Condor's net. Akaza with a big booming shot to kind of clear it, but Ovidersen's there to cut it off. It's now still moving towards the Hartford zone. Almost goes in.
Close. Condors' opportunities do eventually fizzle out, though, and with a demo as well. That'll force them back down to their own half of the field there. Delano maybe hoping to go for a team pinch there.
It was a bit of a dangerous bounce off the roof there, or the ceiling, as Delano was there to clear it up. But yeah, a lot more offense from the Hartford team this game.
A lot more, but we have shown we can break out. We've kept them at only a 1-goal lead. With 2 minutes left, that's lots of time to be able to bring this back. We've done it before. We've seen the overtimes. So there's no need to panic quite yet.
No, definitely not. 2 minutes in Rocket League is an awful lot of time. And we're going to see another attack coming here from Ovidersen. That's blocked by Delano and sent to the corner.
Off the sidewall, Toe Ninja probably going for the demo. Gets the boost, or sorry, the bump. Fortunately, it was Astro that got the touch, and that bump actually transferred enough power to it to clear that hard. Thankfully, they didn't forecheck hard enough that it didn't turn into anything.
Yeah. There's Toe Ninja coming back on the ball, and Delano's there to clear that, or not clear it, but put it into the corner off of that advance from the red team.
Kaza. Yeah, it's off flip reset. He's got one past the other. Toe Ninja on the right spot, but can't get that shot towards the net. Ooh, another chance there off the sidewall. Maybe the corner would have been better. Unfortunately, they'll lose their chance for scoring. They'll have to back off just a little bit and cede some of that pressure.
There was some touches there by Akaza, but not really anyone to work with. And Delano's got a shot on goal here. It's blocked to the wall by Spy.
We got to be careful. Delano knows our last defender there had no boost, so he gets involved, cuts rotation. That ball pops out center. Akaza with the boost tries to get in the way. Delano needs to follow this up quick. There he does, but pops it to the side. Akaza tries to recover straight down in front of the net. And Hartford keeps it away. 15 seconds left now, and the Condors need to get a goal.
Yeah, they need a goal, and there's Delano back in to try and keep that momentum going. It's fortunately cleared by Ovidersen. We got now 6 seconds on the clock. Condors got one more push. And we're going to see a shot by Toa, but that's going to hit the ground, and game 3 goes to the University of Hartford. Hartford? Hartford.
Farthord.
Jeez, it's even worse than Farthord.
And unfortunately, that will put University of Hartford at match point, which means the Condors have to win from here on out. They need 2 in a row. And again, not looking bad. Look at these score lines, man. We keep going overtime. It's 1-goal games every single time. The Condors are there.
Yeah.
They can take this.
Yeah, they've been in it.
They need to have a little more threatening offense. When they are breaking down there, it's not as threatening as their opponents have been.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was going to say, where I almost cut you off there. They've been in it every step of the way. It's just they're like that last game. They got pinned pretty hard by the red team, Hartford, for a little bit, and weren't quite able to mount as much offense. Obviously, when you're in your own zone, it's hard to do that. So hopefully, whatever mistakes they were kind of having, we'll go in their favor this time.
Well, the good thing is they're still having fun, and that's the whole point of playing games. Well, I mean, I guess Cosman almost cried a little bit there, but
I can't tell if he's crying or laughing.
He's usually crying, but the Condors having a good attitude is something that you want going into this, because at the end of the day, that's what this is about, and that can help you play a lot better as well. So, Condors facing down match point, facing down defeat, do take on Hartford for hopefully only 2 more games.
Yeah. Hopefully 2. I guess, yeah, two maximum possible games here now.
That's all they're actually doing.
Yeah.
So, 2 in their favor.
Hopefully 2. Because if it's 1, then it's not the Condors winning.
Well, they're starting off with some offense, and that's what you want to see. If they can keep that up the whole game, they will eventually score here.
There's a big block by Delano to get that into the corner. He's going to try and follow that up, but he's low boost. That's turned around by Spy, who passes it out front, and Astro's there to clean up the rebound.
Yeah, low boost situation again. You saw it, and I saw a boost steal on the far side there. It was a great pass from Spy. A good 50-50 there from that follow-up of Astro. First goal on the board for Hartford.
4:12 left to go in the game. And this kickoff goes into the Conestoga zone. Toa's there to follow it up, but Elvitas then gets the touch on it. That's cleared off the backboard, and Toa with a nice little touch to move that ball into mid. Blocked by Spy.
No one there. Delano puts it low. That was actually probably the best touch he could have got to at least buy space there from the approaching Oviderson.
We got some Condors with boost, but Toa is the one on the ball right now, and he doesn't have much. It still goes down into the Hartford zone.
Astro wanted that to keep possession. He does get it out to Oviderson. They'll get a boost steal again. This is a little problematic right now for the Condors. I like the attempt there. Actually, he did get the boost too.
It was a nice slow play by Delano. That mid-zone touch is turned around.
Demo.
Another goal for the Hartford team there.
Yeah, Demo on the back line. You saw it. Toa Ninja deleted. Could have gotten back for a save on that, but not if you're not alive.
Yeah. You got to wait to respawn. That makes it, when you're not even on the map, it makes it pretty hard to make a save.
A minute and a half has gone by. Condors have yet to find the back of the net, but Hartford has found it twice.
Yeah, this is I think the biggest lead other than when the Condors had a 2-goal lead in the second game there.
Yeah, no, it's not been, in all honesty, a very high-scoring series.
Some very shutdown play by both teams. There's Ovitas in to shut down the advance out of the zone by the Condors. Delano's in the back corner to try and clear that out, but another touch by Ovitas, and Akaza's in the air to try and get that. He follows that up. Blocked by Spy, but he gets the demo on him.
Good bump there from Astro. I'll center it out there. That's going to be a shot over that last defender. You don't expect the speed of that ball to fly out like that. I think it caught off that third man.
Yeah, they're maybe playing a little too fast and loose right now. Maybe getting caught deep a little bit. Maybe the wacky waving inflatable tube man.
A little too wacky.
Strat. Yeah.
50 to the side. Delano tries to recover it, but he's not going to get the boost there. At least we're going to get possession. If Toa could get that away. What a dunk there. Pre-jump from Astro. Astro has been that key player. He was the first player we mentioned from the Hartford squad before. Now, come near the end of the series, he is starting to light it up for his team.
Yeah, he's been making a lot of plays. We've seen his name on the scoreboard quite a few times. And here's Astro again with some air play. Tries to get a pass. And that's cleared by the Conestoga team before Oviedozen can do anything with it.
Yeah, unfortunately, though, we're going to be low boost on this attack if we do have an attack. Ooh, that miss there might buy us a little more space. Delano is boost camping. He gets it. He'll be able to move in for that play. Centers it down there. Toa Ninja tries to turn on it, but there is a waiting University of Hartford player.
Yeah. Toa wasn't really able to get there quickly. He didn't have any boost of his own, fortunately, and
faking?
Yeah, faking on that one, and it's going to be missed by Toa, but he's there on the backboard to clear this one out.
An unnecessary flip reset from Toa Ninja. Puts it to the corner. It'll still be in the hands of Hartford. With a minute 20 left, Andrew, it's starting to get down to the wire here. 3 goals behind is starting to look harder and harder to come back from.
Yeah, definitely. They're starting to run out of time a little bit here, but they still have a minute 19, but they really need to see at least a goal to really remind themselves that they're in this one.
And the big letters on the screen are going to appear in a second, indicating that the last minute hustle has arrived. And the Condors have to find 3 goals, 2 to be precise now.
Yeah, that was a good play for Akaza. Just the ball came out to him. There was a demoed Hartford player, and no one there to get back to it in time.
This makes it a little bit easier, but they're not going to be able to let up.
No. It's 59 or 56 now, seconds of play. Conestoga team needs another one, but dangerous shot there. Yeah. Nice save by Akaza to get back for that one.
Big problem, though, is we have no boost. And the possession just got handed away as well. Delano will keep it alive here. Tries to get to Akaza. Toa will play the 50s into the corner here. That's going to be a chance from the breakout. They have to get very aggressive going forward, though. They can't afford to just sit in their own half. Otherwise, they're going to get scored on again, or they're just not going to get goals.
Yeah. There was a nice touch by Delano to just keep that out of Spy's wheelhouse for the goal there, but they've only got 20 seconds left, so they really need something to happen soon.
With no boost, it's not looking good right now for the Condors. Off the wall, Delano needs to win that 50 huge, and he does not. Toa goes for the boost, but gets demoed instead. 6 seconds left, and that'll go back down into our end. The demo was so hard that it destroyed the party, and unfortunately, the Condors will fall to the University of Hartford in this best of 7 as they take it 4-2. A valiant effort, a good play, but the Condors eventually do get the best of them overtaken.
Yeah, they fall short. Just another battle of the birds here. They're unfortunately not able to, well, fly away from this one victorious. But yeah, some really good moments for Conestoga there. I didn't think they got outmatched until this last game where the Hartford team took a lot of control over. You can see on the scoreboard there was the first 3-0 lead.
Yeah. Yeah, I think because we had a 2-0 lead before, where I think in the game 1, and then we might have had one as well. Oh, yeah, we did. So we definitely had those, but they didn't last for long. It was generally very, very close scoring series. I think at the end of the day, it was nice to see that it was toe and toe. I think that made it very exciting. Unlike their last series that we watched them play, it didn't make me want to go home.
No, definitely not. It was an interesting Rocket League right till the end there, and they were able to keep up the pace, which you always want to see, especially when they're playing a team above them. So it means,
presumably they're a better squad.
If we see them in the playoffs or something like that, we've got a chance.
The problem is I don't know where that puts them for playoffs now, because we're going to be at 2-4, which is starting to fall significantly behind some of the other squads, which are sitting at like 4-1, 3-1.
Right. Do all the teams in the loop make the playoffs? Is that
usually not?
Usually not. Okay.
Yeah, usually it's like top 2, top 4, something like that.
Okay. Wow. So they will need probably a big game next week to make it into the loop if they can.
Yeah, that'll put the. I genuinely don't know if it's possible because I don't know how many teams make it out. All these leagues are different here.
Yeah,
but for them, I believe that could have put us in a spot where it's not possible.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, it was a good effort, and they still have another game, so they can at least use what they learned from.
Yeah, hey, they can still play Rocket League.
Yeah,
that's the important thing at the end of the day, right?
You can boot it up.
I think in my opinion, they had fun today. They kept it close. You like a good series that's close. It is fun to just stomp on people sometimes. It's not fun usually to get stomped on, but it's always fun to have a close, sweaty series like that. I think the Condors can walk away saying, we did some good stuff here today. This is something, a foundation to continue building on. Because, again, it never felt out of it. For those first half of these games, I'm just like, keep playing your game. I mean, there's really not too many things you need to change at this point. Are there things you could get better at? Absolutely. We all could. But at that moment in time against this squad, they just had to keep playing their game. And again, unfortunately, it seemed like Astro and Spy really warmed up by the end of it.
Yeah, they really took the edge. And you could tell by the game speed as they were on the ball. I think it was the coordinating the boost.
Yeah. And it was hard to do when they're stealing your boost and then using it all.
Yeah, exactly. They were flying crazy through the Conestoga zone there. But one highlight that, I mean, didn't turn into anything, but maybe if there's a mistake you can learn from, one highlight is Casa hit the Musty in midair.
Yeah, that was fun.
Next game, if he finishes off that double tap, season's worth it.
Oh, yeah. As long as you get one good clip, right? To add into your reel, your highlight reel. You're added to your resume. Yeah, no, if you walk away with a clip, that's good too. But I think, again, they walked away with a decent series on their hands and some fun to be had here. And overall, as I said, I enjoyed what I saw from them. They have another game to go. And again, if the squad is around for a little bit longer, a few more semesters, then they're going to keep playing and getting better and better and better. And it's all about aiming. The good thing is that these leagues are every semester too, right? So even if they are in a position where playoffs might be out of reach, they still have so many more games that they can play as a squad.
Yeah, exactly. And like we heard earlier before the game, it was one of Delano's first games with the Condors, or not his first game with them, but he's not always on the squad, so you got a little bit of getting him back in the cohesion there and building that chemistry as well too.
Exactly. And if you want some more Condors action, make sure to join us tomorrow at 8 o'clock EST. That's going to be some more Rocket League. This time it's going to be our varsity squad. They'll play in NECC. You saw Rashil hanging out there. He'll be one of the guys playing.
Yes, he's is he the team lead? No, that would be
I think Chunk is our captain.
Chunk is the captain. But Rashil is a crucial part of that team. There's only 3 of them, so he's
in Rocket League, one player is a larger component of the squad than in most team games. Usually they have like 4 or 5.
Yeah, just by fact of there's only 3 fellas on the field there.
That's what makes roster changes so hard, because it's like you're in other esports you can move like one player and you're like, okay, cool, that's it's easy. It feels easy to remember. Rocket League, it's like you just lost a third of your team with one person moving.
Yeah, exactly. There's a glaring difference in the play that you like. Maybe you expect someone to be there for a pass or something, and all of a sudden it's like, well, I was thinking this.
Right. Yep. And if you lose a key player, the other 2 often don't stick around either, and all disperse. So the roster mix-ups end up being just a little too much in Rocket League sometimes to remember. I actually, during off season, right now, all the rosters, I pay attention to a couple key confirmed big ones. Beyond that, I'm just like, I'll do my studying 2 weeks leading up. But it's just chaos when you have, again, one good player leave. And you might just disband the whole squad.
Oh, fair enough. A lot of trading, a lot of hey, what are you doing? You want to move to Europe?
Let's go move to one of the smaller regions and take over their place, so all those players don't get the chance to go to LANs.
Oh yeah. Does that happen a lot?
That's happened.
No.
Yeah, there's been a few teams have lost some fan favor by doing that. Yeah, we've had one over to APAC, and then we've had a team go to South Africa. Sub-Saharan Africa recently, and people weren't too. Also, because the players on that team specifically were buttholes, but
you don't want buttholes moving.
But they definitely were. They didn't help their case, but it's those regions were like, hey, we just lost our one land spot now, right? So you see it. You actually do see it quite often, but now it's mostly Europe overtaking North America.
Okay, yeah,
a lot of European players are tending to come over here. North America does that a lot in esports, eh? They end up just doing good at the beginning of an esport and then falling off.
Right on. We get hyped We're more on the hype train.
Yeah, but then we don't like putting the actual work in and
Yeah.
staying good.
That sounds pretty North American to me.
That's really. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Make sure to hit up all our socials. And again, shout out to everyone that makes this possible, like CSI and Six Sigma and Nike, of course. Thank you, Andrew, for hanging out. Watch some Rocket League today. And again, we'll see you tomorrow for some more Rocket League.
Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students transforming our dreams into careers in dynamic and emerging industries.
Condors Esports goes beyond gaming, fostering enduring friendships, unforgettable experiences, and meaningful connections.
This is your chance to transform your passion for video games, esports, and technology into something impactful. Learn how Conestoga is introducing Condors Esports to your campus and connect with fellow Condors striving to soar.
We
are Condors.